right, we're going to bring in Tucker Carlson to get some reaction from him about some of the news of the day. Hey, Tucker.
Well, good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning to you.
Morning.
All right, let's start with President Trump. You know, he loves to tweet, and he is tweeting out blasting Judge Robard for interfering with his immigration order. His tweet says, "Just cannot believe a judge would put our country in such peril. If something happens, blame him and court system. People pouring in, bad." What's your reaction?
Well, there are a couple ways to look at this. First, on the merits, I think the president is right. People are pouring in. We don't know who they are. The stakes are huge. It's had a bad effect on the country, not just from a security perspective, but from an economic one. And the opponents of this are literally hysterical and ignoring the facts. So he's right. On the other hand, to tweet out something like this that says, if something bad happens, blame the judge, suggests that the primary concern is who to blame, rather than how to keep the country safe or where the country is safe. Now, I don't think that was the president's intent. That's part of the limitation of Twitter. You've got 140 characters. It's not enough to express a nuanced view. And in some cases, like this one, you know, you need a nuanced view. People are taking you literally. You're the president. I continue to think that Twitter and other social media are forms you ought to use sparingly to make, you know, precise points, and this is just not a great way to express that.
Or buy an ad in the Super Bowl, which is what 84 Lumber did last night. So, Tucker, they ran, apparently Fox would not allow them to run the commercial that they wanted to. So they ran, and they say it's a pro-immigration ad.
Because their rules were you can't get political, right?
Well, yeah, that's what they said. So they, instead of a wall, they had a fence. However, they said at the end, go to online, and you'll see the other version that we wanted to run. And that version has a wall in it. It's perceived as anti-wall message. What do you? But pro-immigration, they say. Watch.
Well, it's
hold on just a sec. And with the welcome home, it was of a woman and her child, and they were trying to get across the country, and then we saw the big, beautiful door open. What do you think is going on in that ad?
Oh, another self-righteous lecture from corporate America. I mean, I watched the whole thing, thanks to you, Steve. Thank you for that, which is online, and it's aggressively pro, not just immigration, but illegal immigration. And, you know, part of it is what we've been seeing for the past couple of years, where the privileged sectors of our society lecture the rest of us about our moral shortcomings and wag their fingers in our faces, et cetera, et cetera. Part of it is economic calculation. Who benefits from illegal immigration? Obviously, low-wage people who employ lots of low-wage laborers. And so it shouldn't really surprise us that big corporations are in favor of this because they benefit, and they're the reasons we have these policies in the first place. This has been going on for many decades. We don't enforce our immigration laws, and there's absolutely a reason, because massive amounts of pressure are brought to bear on lawmakers here in Washington by companies, again, that make a lot of money from it. But the problem is that taxpayers pick up the tab. I mean, it's hugely expensive to support and educate people who are here illegally, or low-wage workers in general from other countries are really expensive.